What's up, guys? Football Logic here, doing a video on the 2020 allowed and banned helmets in the NFL. You're going to see me looking up every now and again. I have the list on my computer screen. I try to have it as low as possible, so I'm not looking too far up, like I'm looking up in the sky. So starting off with the number 1, number 2, and number 3 are the Riddell Speed Flex Precision, Precision Diamond, and Diamond. Well, it actually goes Precision Diamond, Precision Diamond. I read it completely wrong, but I'm just going to go a broad overview of what all those are. The Precision is the 3D scan of the head. So NFL players that wear the Speed Flex have this option to get their head scanned. So each pad is designed for the dimensions of their head. Really nice, really comfortable from what I know. I actually want to get my head on one of them, scanned and all that, kind of get that experience. I'm not sure. From what I know, you have to go to a Riddell actual outlet and to get this done, or actually the main headquarters. So they're not in my realm of possibilities, sadly, but it is safer because it's not too loose, not too tight. It's formed exactly to your head, so it's not going to be bobbling around. It's, like I said, it's not too tight where the padding is already compressed. So the diamond, as you can see in the padding, is like 3D printed. So it is all the cells or the columns you can see is very tiny, more like air bubbles, and each of those compress on impact if it's going to be to the ground or you getting hit from a helmet to helmet hit. So they're going to compress and disperse the energy evenly throughout the padding. So that's just a broad spectrum of all three. If I can get my hands on one of them, or even just the padding itself, I can actually do a little bit more of a video. The next in the new Zenith family is a Zenith Shadow XR. It kind of took a page out of the Vices when it came out. The column cell technology, kind of looks like honeycombs too, where when you take a hit, whether it be again from a helmet to helmet hit or from you hitting your head on the ground, the columns kind of twist and collapse in on each other. So the helmet moves with the hit, so your head doesn't have to, your neck doesn't have to, which is nice. Also disperses the energy evenly throughout the helmet. I'm not sure if it's going to be a composite shell or kind of the bumper shell technology, but those look really nice. Kind of the blue TPU that Shut is known for. So we'll kind of see that. Hopefully more of those hit the field and kind of see if it's, I'm not sure if it's kind of in the jaw pads or not, but we'll see. Hopefully it hits the NFL by storm. I want to see more of the Shadow. I like the design. Next is the Vices 01. So if you guys follow Vices on Instagram, or you follow them at all, you kind of notice that they're going through a tough time. I think they're going under. They're going to cease operations, probably being the price point of their helmets. So most major, well, I should say all NFL teams get this, and most D1, some D2s, and very little D3 colleges are able to actually afford these helmets. They're ranging from $1,000 up. So probably the price being a big lay in why they're going under, but they've dropped below on the list just because of all the new helmet technology coming out. They led the way last year with the tunnel technology and the bumper technology. I said about the Zenith Shadow XR. I can't talk today. The XR, but what the bumper technology is, when it hits or you get helmet contact, the shell will actually flex to the hip more than the composite shells, like in the most of the helmets out now. I don't want to name them all, but it's going to bend, it's going to flex. So it's going to disperse that energy on the shell first and then the padding. So it kind of reduces it. It's very nice. Makes the helmet a little bit heavier. You kind of notice with players that it's a bigger shell, bigger padding, but you sacrifice that for safety, and that's all right. Next is the Shut F7 Ltd. This is kind of the newer line coming out. It looks kind of just the same. I know the face mask is going to be a little bit different, but the padding is more upgraded. So definitely see those. Then 1%, if you see in the list, which is in the description below the link, is grayed out. So 1% wear these. The Shut's Air XP Pro VTD2. So it's just upgraded padding of an older model. So we'll see those start to phase out. I can see that getting lower and lower on the list, probably mid-range next year. This is really cool. So Riddell's got their Speed Flex Precision. Now Shut's coming out with the F7 UR1 and UR2, which is the 3D scan for Shut. So I want to see those hit the field. It looks exactly the same. As you can see, actually I want to see if I can see this picture again. Yep, it looks exactly the same. So nothing too crazy. It's not going to be amazing, but actually, no, I was looking at just the standard F7, so it's going to look like a normal F7. Don't worry about it. But I can't wait to see that hit the field, see the price point on that. Then you have the standard Speed Flex, the Vengeance DCT, which is normal, just upgraded padding. Nothing amazing there. Zenith Shadow, which I actually like a lot. So the Shadow XR is the same shell as the Shadow. So this is just a standard padding. The Zenith Epic Plus and the Zenith Epic. Difference between the two Epic and the Epic Plus is just the jaw pad. So the Zenith Epic has a circular jaw pad, while the Zenith Epic Plus has the actual form fit to the jaw. So and it goes around the ear a little bit better. That's kind of what my favorite thing they did with the changes. Now, the new band helmet is from Light Helmet. It's actually, let me scroll down here, called the Light S1 Composite. So what the Light LS1 is, it used to be SG helmet. So if you remember Jeff Saturday and you guys that watched football back then, Indianapolis Colts center for a long time, and then I think 1 year with Green Bay, he wore an SG helmet. Well, the SG company went through a change, changed their design of the helmet completely. As you can see, it looks more like a mix between an F7 and a Speed Flex, and changed their name to Light because they're going for a lighter style. I do believe, if I remember correctly, the helmet padding, I want to do more research on this, is a mix of a Kevlar, heavy Kevlar, or light Kevlar, I should say, not heavy, and styrofoam foamish in the inside. It's very, very weird, but very interesting what they're going to do. I saw an Instagram post saying how this is just a new challenge from them, that they're on the ban list. They're going to rise above that. They're going to come up and create a whole new design so it gets them on the top of the list. So I'm very curious on what they're going to do. I want to see if I can get in contact with them and kind of get their thoughts on what they're going to change. So I know this is very quick. I talked very fast. It's late at night here. I try to stay very quiet. My wife is sleeping, but I want to start doing some editing on my videos. I also want to start doing some non-football related videos. So kind of like a vlog style or a blog. So get you guys in tune. So you guys stay safe out there with what's going on in the world. If you have any questions on equipment, put in the comment section below. I'll see if I can get a video out there. Thanks, guys.